Hello everybody. Well, you join us on our return trip, and can you see what the weather's doing and how I'm dressed? Yes, that's for the rain. But it was the day that had come and we need to go, so we're hoping that it won't be too bad. Maybe just up the top here, maybe when we get down the bottom it'll be smooth sailing. So a few things to tell you before the speed sets in and you can't hear very well. Number one, Einstein has broken the drone. He ran into it, he put it into a tree. Yes, well, now we don't have a drone until we get back home. And the other thing, we're not as silly as we make out we are, in the sense that the camera genuinely does have a problem. It has been to JB Hi-Fi. Yes, it does have a problem. And no, we can't do anything about it until we get it home and take it to Coffs Harbour. It's a connection problem. Now Tom's got a little temporary fix here, so we'll just cross our fingers and hope for the best. So they're the two things that I need to tell you. And folks, wish us well. Just while we're going down the Herberton Range, I will let you know we're heading towards the Gillies, and we're going to try and film a bit of going down there. We'll see what the weather does. Also, we didn't get a few things done due to weather, camera, timing, etc. So we were happy with the amount of things that we filmed to show everyone, and of course there's a lot more to see if you do visit. But I think we're happy that we got to show you the beauty of the Atherton Tablelands. Truly is a beautiful place. And of course up to Port Douglas. Just quickly as a note to what I mentioned earlier about the camera, it's either a replacement or a repair. My guess is that they'll go for the repair. It is under warranty. So yes, all of this time, folks, there has been a problem. And we thought it was just dumb old us. One last look at Yungaburra. I came here the other day with Tennille and Anna, our two daughters. Tennille has been up for her 40th birthday party, so she's She's due to go home tomorrow, but she's flying. Oh, we're just pulling over. I'll pick this up again later. Yeah, there's rain coming. And we came into Yungaburra and did a bit of shopping at some beautiful little gift shop. But what we didn't get to film, Tom and myself, was Lake Barine, and the three of us actually went there on Monday and had food. Lake Barine, I'm sorry we didn't get to film it. It's truly beautiful. If you come up here, be sure to visit Lake Barine and have a meal. The food is so lovely. We just had coffee and damper and scones instead of it wasn't lunchtime or anything, instead of a full meal, but we've been there for a meal before, so it's good food, it's a beautiful outlook, and you won't regret it. Speaking of outlooks, I don't think mine is very good at the moment. So wish me luck. We're going down the famous Gillies, 200 and something turns. I can't remember how many, 282 or 240 or something. And the rain now starts, wouldn't you know it? So probably won't get much of a view. I guess we arrived in the rain, folks, so we're going to leave in the rain. Looks like, I don't know whether on the Gillies whether it's a good thing to be stuck behind a truck, because you're fairly slow when they're going up the hill, but then they're on your tail when you're going down the hill, and I don't like a truck on my tail. I hope they stay there for a while, those trucks. Many years ago, pre-cancer days, we were up here on just Tom's bike. I think we were going around on the bike, and Tom had met an ambulance man, and he wanted to ask him a question about something, and they got talking about bikes in the end, and he was saying how his wife was an ambulance officer, and for some reason or other it was, pay her a visit. She rode bikes. I don't know, it was more Tom's conversation than mine, and I think that she worked out of Milla, and we did pay her a visit, and I can always remember her saying how, and it's an awful thing to say, but it was true, with motorbike riders. I can always remember her saying she had to come out and scrape them off the Gillies. Terrible way of putting it, I suppose, but that's how many deaths there had been, motorbike riders on the Gillies. I guess it's just a speed thing, you get into these situations and you can't resist the turns, and you think you're Michael Dillon or someone, and away you go. Sad. I don't know, I don't hear about it really in New South Wales about deaths on the Gillies. If you're just out for a Sunday ride, not a problem, but if you want to approach it like you're on a racetrack, then probably not a good idea. And I'm not counting the turns. They're fogging up a bit here. You don't want to drop off the side there, do you? My daughter was telling me this morning, she said, are you going down Kuranda Range or Gillies? I said, well, Gillies, it's outside. She said, oh good, because, well, it happened this morning, it's cleared now, but once again on the Kuranda Range, not an accident this time, but a tree over. So they had to clear that tree. I'm fogging up, but it's very, very cold on my face without the visor, and I mean, I have my other visor, but that lets a lot of cold air through, the dark one. But no, I'm fogging up too much here. I'll have to leave it up and put up with the cool. Tom's enjoying the moment, but I don't want to do those speeds that he does, I'm afraid. Not in the wet. I do keep up with him sometimes, but I won't be trying it today. No one behind me, so that's good. Oh, there we go. Stopping. Something always happening on the roads, folks. I'll probably have vehicles behind me now if we don't get a green light soon. Yep, and here they come. Damn. I don't like holding people up. Oh, he's got his blinker on. I don't know what he's going. He might be turning in there. He's probably a work vehicle. I wish I could wear contact lenses, but I've tried them and I just can't, because that would be so much easier than glasses. Oh no. No, he's behind me. Damn. I'm the same in the car, not only the bike. I like a free run. I don't like cars behind me. On these sort of roads, that is. I don't know whether you saw that. A little painting on a rock of a woman on a motorbike. It's rather cute, actually. We do have one of a frog, and I can never remember exactly where it is, but it's a frog painted on a rock, and you come around one of these corners and you see it. I know this won't be an exciting view for real hard rider, good riders, enthusiasts. I'm filming it for the old folk like me and and those that aren't experienced riders but are happy to poke along on their Ryker. But whatever level you are, it's nice to just enjoy looking at the road, I guess, and you could be thinking, oh, I might pay the Gillies a visit. It's not a huge amount of kilometres either. Hopefully Tom can put that up on the screen. 30 something, I think. It's just the number of corners over a short distance is quite phenomenal. Or the number of turns, I should say. Okay, I'll slow it down and let this fellow pass. No, he's not going to. Come on, mate. Ah, wouldn't you know it? What are you doing? Pass. He doesn't want to. No. Well, don't say I didn't give you a chance. This frog's coming up soon, I think. Now, if you suffer motion sickness, car sickness, not a good one for you in a vehicle, in the back seat. You'll be hurling. Oh, there it is. There's the frog. It's been there for so many years, that frog. I feel I'm getting warmer because we are going down to the humid area and the temperature drops quite a bit. I mean, increases quite a bit when you get down. So I'll probably be quite hot by the time I'm down at Gordonvale. But we'll probably find that it's probably not raining down there. Oh, nearly there at the bottom. And we'll probably be able to take the wets off. Who knows? We'll check the weather app. I don't know how far we're going to get today, folks. It's when we get tired, we stop. And I don't know whether we'll be in our swags or at a pub. I'll tell you what though, I wouldn't mind a nice pub meal. Yes, it all depends on the weather. Tom sleeps well in his swag. We said when we get home maybe he could just pitch it in the backyard every night. Just sleep in the yard, in the swag. Out there all by himself with the little bandicoots running around. Looking forward to being home actually. Seeing my little Baxter. And visiting Dad. You can see the cars up the top there. I don't know whether they'll show on the camera, but that's where we were. The news is that my father has become a little bit non-compliant, so that's sad, but what can you do? Old age is not fun, is it? Okay, there's the pyramid. The one shadowed there by a bit of cloud. Now, they call that the pyramid because it looks like a pyramid, but I will tell you that when Tennille was living here, she would run up there. She drove from the suburb that she lived in because she's a little bit of a fitness freak. And she would, I don't know how high it is or whether she'd go to the top, but there is a track. She took her father on a walk the other day. They were both up at Anna's place, and we'll go for a walk, and I stayed at home. They didn't take the dogs, which was a good thing. Anyway, hours later, and I think it turned out to be 11.5-kilometre walk. Tom come home, said, "I'll never forgive her." And it wouldn't all be just on one level. It would have been uphill and down dale. I think Tom said he was close to 40,000 steps. That's more than going around Uluru. Years ago we walked around Uluru and I think it might have been close to 10 k's. And that was flat. Definitely warming up. And I think the lining can come out of the jacket and the wets can come off. In other words, I'm going to cook. I will say again, one thing about a Ryker, yes, that's a pyramid. Sorry folks, I'm just trying to say something and see the pyramid. There it is. There's the pyramid. Something tells me about I don't know whether it's the pyramid, but something about a blue track and a red track, but I'm not sure if that's on the pyramid. You take a blue track or a red track. That's another thing that's around here somewhere for those that are fit enough and to do those runs. It is so safe to be on a Ryker. If you are aware of what's around you, but don't be nervous because it's as safe as a car when it comes to being stable on the ground, on the road. I really do feel safe. I can't help what others may do on the road, and if something happens, hopefully it will never be my fault. I would never rule that out, but I do my best to be safe. But it's such an enjoyable experience. We're now at Gordonvale. Which is at the southern end of Cairns. I don't know, there could be still rain in them there hills, I don't know. I'll assess it when we get fuel. Once again, there's the pyramid. Next time I'm up here, hopefully it will be on a rally if affordability goes my way. But it won't be for a while. It's not a trip that you can do all the time. Okay. In for fuel.
Okay folks, thanks for watching that run down the Gillies. We'll pull it up there and we'll do some little bits and pieces further down as we go. And let's hope we have some good weather along the way. All right, thanks for watching. We really, really appreciate it. Cheers.